Hey West High, welcome to the FOJ Lodge. I'm Zoe.
And I'm Ruba. Today's stories will range from a feature on the sport of skateboarding to a glance at this year's Guy Girl dance.
But first, let's take a look at the heartwarming adventures of Iowa City's animal shelter and what goes on behind the scenes.
Hi, I'm Mike Kundert, and I've been a volunteer at the shelter since 2012.
So my name is Connie Sherholtz, and I am one of the animal care technicians here. I've been here for a little over a year now in this position. Can you sit, buddy? What I love about being here is having the opportunity to work with all of the homeless cats and dogs and kind of help them. A lot of times they come in sick or injured, and they need some loving and attention, and it's my job to help them recover and get them happy and healthy fast so I can find a home for them. And they deserve it. And that's why I like it here, yes. Find little ones like this guy a home. So they get 5 days for an owner to come and find them or pick them up, or of course we try to figure out who the owner may be online, or hopefully a microchip will tell us. But they'll wait over there for 5 days, and we do interact with them during that time. We kind of get to know their behaviors. But we let them kind of adjust to the shelter over there, get comfortable, get used to things.
Generally?
I can speak in general because the exact process is something that a staff member, but what happens is when a cat is surrendered to us or brought into us in a trap, the cat has to go in isolation for 10 days for the obvious reason we have to know if they're sick or not. So that's the first step, is to find out if they're sick. And if they're sick, they get treated.
And then we do their medical. So medical includes like heartworm testing them, making sure they don't have anything infectious as far as diseases go, vaccinating them, and then doing things like monthly preventatives, so like Heart Guard and Frontline, those dewormers and anti-flea and tick preventions. And then we'll of course spay or neuter them so they're good to go, they won't reproduce. Update their rabies vaccinations and really just get them medically ready to go. So sometimes we have kids that come in that, let's say they're limping on a leg, then we have a vet look at them, we address their medical issues, make sure they're healthy and ready to go. We also address their behavior, so we make sure that they're comfortable, we're not seeing any aggression or anything, and then once they are ready to go and being brave, like Mr. Henry's starting to become very brave, they'll come over here to the adoption side. So, yeah. So how it works is, depending on what it is, so it could be any animal. We even have rabbits, ferrets, anything out there. We have you guys come on in, you meet anybody that you're interested. So say you're interested in Mr. John Henry here, you would meet him, see how you like him. If you feel like it's a good fit, then we have you fill out an application. So the application you can actually just do up front and back questionnaire. Biggest things we're looking for is if you rent or own your own property. So we have to, make sure that you can actually have a pet from landlords, those sorts of things. We make sure everybody you live with comes down and meets the animal too, because everybody, not just you, has to get along with the animal and want the animal for it to be successful. Yes. And then after all of that is verified, we give you a phone number to call back. call us back in 24 hours. So we do, even after you fill out the application, we make you wait. And the only reason for that is just because we really encourage you to get a good night's sleep. That way you wake up refreshed and your mind is more just like prepared rather than coming in, adopting, and then going home and saying, what did I do? We don't want that to happen, so.
Yeah.
The other pet stores, you may be buying from puppy mills, or you might not know all the information as far as genetics and things go, which you might not always know that with these guys, but thankfully we know their behaviors a lot. And really, price-wise, you're getting a dog for $100 here that's vetted, so spayed and neutered, they're current on all their vaccines, pretty much good to go, versus other places. If you buy from like a pet store, you're getting a puppy where you still have to spend thousands of dollars for vet care, vaccines, spaying and neutering, versus here. And really our biggest thing is just that these guys deserve a home, and they're great dogs and cats. They're just awesome. So I don't know why you wouldn't come out here first.
Doesn't that just make you so happy? Zoe, do you have a pet?
I do. I have a dog named Snowball. He's a multi-food breed.
Aww.
Okay, that's enough talk about puppies for now.
Right, because our next story is about sports, but not just any ordinary sport.
It's skateboarding. Let's take a look.
Why do I skate? Honestly, when I first picked up the board, let me tell you the story actually. When I was young, I was outside my house and just playing outside with my friends. Then I saw these college people just skating and playing soccer in the street. And then I was like, dang, that was raw. So I went and got a board from Walmart, and then, kept progressing, getting better and better boards. And then I just kept skating, honestly. I just didn't want to stop. And then one day I was skating one time. I remember in the summer vividly. I was like, it was just a nice day. Sun is out, nice cool breeze. I had like everything was just perfect. And I was like, what else would I be doing if I wasn't skating? I was like, damn, there's nothing else I'd rather do. Just skate. Why am I not gonna stop? Because skate and destroy. We always skate. Never stop skating. No cap.
I tried roller skating once and I almost broke my neck, so I can imagine how hard it is to skateboard.
Well, you know what they say, practice makes perfect.
Yeah, I guess I did only try it once, and that was roller skating, I might give another go.
That's the spirit.
Anyways, rolling on to our next topic.
Oh yes, there has been a recent outbreak of a virus in China, known as the coronavirus.
However, there are multiple misconceptions related to this virus. Let's dig out the truth of these false assumptions.
The coronavirus, officially known as COVID-19 as of February 11th this year, is a respiratory disease that was first detected in the city of Wuhan in the Hubei province in China. Let's take a look at what students and teachers at West know about this virus.
So I heard about it on TikTok first.
Just news sources, the internet. I also heard a lot about it from word of mouth.
And also on WeChat, there's the trending page where you can look at news from China and be able to learn what the theories from scientists are.
It's a central province in China that it originated in, but they think Wuhan in a fish market, or at least a market with open air animals and stuff like that.
Is that it's like a virus that's going around mainly in China.
There were 2 suspected cases in Iowa City, but both turned out negative, so it's fine.
It's basically just like a common flu, that this virus has the ability to be able to stay airborne and viable for a 24-hour period.
Lead into racism.
Yes. Due to the coronavirus hearth being located in China, it's paved a way for racism. We asked some students and faculty if they've seen or experienced racism because of the coronavirus.
If I sneeze or cough, they're just like, oh my gosh, Dee has the corona, we better get out or something.
The racism that I've seen has been attacking customs for food consumption. There's some standard for eating bad food.
For example, my mom got the cold recently. There was a debate meeting on Wednesday and she wasn't sure if she wanted to go because she was still coughing then and she didn't want people to be like scared of her.
As Ashley mentioned, Asian Americans are becoming increasingly cautious when they go out to avoid people assuming they have the coronavirus. Although the coronavirus is a serious topic, it's important to keep in mind that the virus doesn't discriminate, and neither should we. Welcome to Kevin's Conspiracy Corner. Today we will be debunking conspiracy theories about the coronavirus. Conspiracy number 1. The coronavirus is actually a bioweapon that somehow escaped from a lab at the Wuhan Institute of Virology as part of China's biological warfare program. Well, according to Richard E. Bright, a professor of chemical biology at Rutgers University, revealed that there is, quote, absolutely nothing in the genome sequence of this virus that indicates the virus was engineered. Conspiracy number 2. The Miracle Mineral Solution, MMS for short, is a dangerous bleach solution that online bootleggers are claiming can cure or protect against malaria, the flu, cancer, autism, and now the Wuhan coronavirus. There is no research that MMS is an effective treatment, prevention, or cure for corona or any other illness, according to the FDA. Thanks for tuning in to Kevy's Conspiracy Corner. Keep watching to learn new facts and opinions about the future of the coronavirus.
With the rising number of cases and the rising death toll, many people may be concerned about how far and how serious the coronavirus will get. We received a variety of answers from students at West.
I don't think it's gonna go away, but it's probably just gonna be like less talked about in the media or like less like feared.
Hopefully we're more advanced now, so not that many people will be hurt by this, and we can find a cure soon.
It's gonna make a real long impact on China this year. I think China will still be dealing with it a year from now.
And I feel like that the virus outbreak will slow down or altogether disappear.
Drug makers and researchers are racing to find and produce new drugs that could at least curb the spread of the coronavirus.
So many companies are already testing with existing treatments. According to Capital Economics, COVID-19 will cost the world economy over $280 billion in the first quarter of this year.
Wow, that was really informative. I feel like I know more about the virus now.
Next up, we have the Best Buddies group decorating cookies.
Cookies? Delicious.
Today, we joined Best Buddies as they decorated some late Valentine's Day cookies and cards.
One of my favorite things about Best Buddies is literally events like this, like all our small events where it's just people like hanging out and being themselves, and you make a lot of new friends, like Amin. What's up?
Hi.
Hi. And like little things like that, or even like walking with some of the buddies in the hallway and you start to notice like new faces saying hi back. The biggest thing I've learned from Best Buddies is that you can't judge people just on like first appearances or like the first interaction. Like I know like people always like obviously your first impression matters, but like in order to get to know someone you have to spend time with them. And like I've met some of the most amazing people through Best Buddies who if I hadn't like taken that step to volunteer in the special ed classroom, like to sign up for Best Buddies at the club fair, like I would never have met some of these people. So I think the best thing, or the biggest thing I've learned is like not judging people.
You mean flipping saxophone?
Yeah. Tell us about that time.
I got to hold the saxophone at the football game.
Really?
It makes me feel so special.
I think the Gold Out game, we did a little tailgate before and that was fun. We played some games and walked down to the field. That was really fun. Best Buddies is a great place for everyone to feel comfortable and feel like they have people that they can be themselves around and have fun, and it's just a great place to feel, like have fun and yeah.
As you can see, Best Buddies is a fun and interactive group that ensures that everyone feels appreciated and welcome.
Wow, I wish I could decorate like that.
I know, right?
Well, moving on to more things that I can't do. Dance.
The seniors from the basketball team performed West High's annual Guy Girl Dance with the Proms team last Friday.
Sounds interesting.
Let's take a look.
Every year around Valentine's Day, the West High Varsity Poms and some senior guys dance during halftime at a boys' varsity basketball game. The performance is called the Guided Girl Dance. It is a great opportunity to see what dance team is really like.
Okay, so how do you think the guys are doing and picking up on what Poms is teaching them?
Honestly, pretty good. It's going a lot better than it usually does, just because, I don't know, we have a few guys that are in show choir, which I think really helps.
Right.
But no, they always struggle just because like they're not used to it. But like I struggle with powder puff, so it's kind of like the same thing. But it's fun.
And then what's something that's happened during this experience that you didn't really expect?
Well, I never knew what it was like. I never knew what it felt like to put that foot in the air, so.
And now you're doing it.
I know.
Yeah. And what's something that's happened during this experience that you didn't really expect coming into it?
Well, on the first day we did 25 squats, and like that's a lot. And we do like the, what's it called, the
plank?
The plank, yeah, and with music on the background. And I thought that was kind of hard.
Cha-cha slide?
Yeah, cha-cha slide.
I should be in Poms.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
Today we're here at West High to watch the Poms Guys and Girl Dance halftime show here at the West High Boys varsity basketball game. Let's go. I'm so excited.
Yeah, just do it.
Okay, ready? So we're gonna go 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
Make sure I look fine.
So you can slap that door. It's like that. You can cover this far. No, that's too far. My comes in this woods. 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, Tess.
Wow, I wish I went to the game. That looked really entertaining.
Well, folks, that's it for today. See you next time at FOJ Lodge.